we are at Helping Hands Cafe at Taft Avenue. Let's take a look.
Is about helping other people.
Good evening. We are at Helping Hands Cafe at Taft Avenue and we are with Teacher Kim.
Hello.
First question po. What year did your cafe start?
It just started last year, 2015. November, yeah.
What was your inspiration for building this cafe?
Basically, I'm a SPED teacher. Before, I was a graduate of Bachelor in Special Education in Western Visayas in Iloilo, but I'm from Antique. Then why this kind of cafe? Because when I was in elementary, my best friend was a deaf. Her name is Erica. Yeah, and then before I came from a very poor family. We live in the farm. And every day I go to school just to sell pastillas and llamas. In the afternoon, I sell ginatan and pancake in the streets. And then before, I really had in my heart already the passion for business. And then, yeah, given that I came from a very poor family, we had no money for us and for my parents to send me to college. Kaya I went to a state university. And then it was very tough and very hard on my part and in my life na every day, every week my allowance was just 300. Nandun na yung pamasahe sa jeepney, yung lahat load ko, and then food. And then there came a time in my life wherein yung pagkain ko was only piatos for that day. And then I only took Mountain Dew para mas mabusog ako. And then after I graduate, I taught in an SPED center as a special education teacher, handling children with giftedness and then hearing impairment and then with autism. I was just a volunteer teacher and it was very hard on our part, of course my family's part, na we had no money to suffice our daily living. That's why I took the opportunity and took the risk to go here in Manila and then I applied in different companies. I first applied in Convergys as a call center agent. However, wasn't able to pass the initial interview because the interviewer told me that I'm a probinsyano. Kaya yun, I said myself, ganito pala sa Manila. And then next job that I applied was in Makati. It was an international school and then I applied as an English teacher. And then fortunately, I was accepted as an English teacher. Pero there was a special education department, but we are still building that time. And then kaya yun, after a couple of months, I was transferred to the special education department. And then I was the only teacher for 30 students with autism, with intellectual disability, learning disability, hearing impairment, a lot of extremities. And it was very hard on my part because I was just one teacher to 30 students, where in fact the ratio should be 1:4. And then it was very hard, but it's still self-fulfilling. Yun yan, given the fact na I always contain my emotions, parang napuno. Parang nagpatong-patong. Ayun pala, active pa pala yung sakit ko sa puso. Of course, when you're a student pa lang, you wanna graduate. After you graduate, you wanna have a job. After you have a job, you wanna be under the master's degree program. You wanna be a doctor of education. These were all my dreams before. Pero when the cardiologist told me na it's either you choose between life or passion, you need to stop from teaching. Of course, I chose life. So now, what would I do with my life while doing my passion? Use my passion in business while I'm using my life. Kaya yun, that's why Helping Hands is here. And then why naman Helping Hands? Because when I was in that school, when my students need me, they would ask me, teacher, can I ask for your helping hands? And then when, of course, we are teachers, we would know that the student is suffering or coping with his work. Then I would ask that student, do you need my helping hands? That's why it's a Helping Hands Cafe.
How many employees did you have when you started?
When we started, I had all regular employees. They were 5. Regular sila. Kasi I need to establish first the basics before handling special people. Because once you do the basics, everything will follow na lang. We had the foundation already. And then after that, I hired one with hearing impairment. His name is Ian, the one in the television. And then later on, I hired at least seven deaf already. Then as of now, we have 4 deaf employees. We're still here to help them and to inspire them to grow better.
How is the society accepting your employees?
I cannot say that 100% percentage the society is accepting the employees kasi we cannot accept the fact that there are still people who don't accept the special people community. But we are here to help the regular people and then the special people community at least to integrate in the society and to mainstream the special people together with the regular people. It's like inclusive education. In that way, we are boosting the self-confidence and then the self-esteem of the deaf people. Because as we all know, deaf culture, they tend to have low self-esteem. They tend to have low self-confidence because they would always misinterpret what the regular people are trying to say. Because of course, on the part of the regular people, they don't know how to communicate through sign language. That's why we are here to instill knowledge that there should be equality among regular and special people.
What feeling do you get at the end of the day?
Of course, it's self-fulfilling. Aside from the fact that I don't receive salary here, all proceeds goes to the investors, charities, organizations, to the staff because we give free lodging, we give free food, transportation, load, everything. And as a matter of fact, I don't receive any salary here. I'm not saying this to gather sympathy, but I'm saying this to inspire other people that the business is not all about money. Sometimes business is about helping other people.